Let's get scratching.
Let's look at the funk.
Hello everyone. I got here super late, so we're just jumping right into the action. My table is set. We got a deck already registered. I'll get chat on screen really quick, because you guys deserve to be here too. Hopefully it'll pop up sometime soon. Sometimes it doesn't work. Hello, it does work. All right, cool. You guys are gonna be here too. Yay, woo, yay. All right, let's get into our clash, into our lobby, and we'll go nuts. Table 16, I'm ready for you. Sorry guys, I'm super late. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? All right.
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Sorry, it's a little late. Do you mind if I stream this run?
I'm fine with that.
Ooh.
Pretty cool with spectators.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Let me get everything set up here. All right, let's turn you around and put you a little bit more. And then let me put me in there too. Okay, let me know if you can see me.
Yep. Looks good.
All right. Good to go. When ready.
Yep. I'm good to go as well.
Errol?
Yep.
19.
Being 11.
11? Sounds good. I'll go second.
Okay. I thought you had to go first if you got the highest rating.
I believe you get to choose if you do.
Okay.
I'll keep this hand though.
I believe I'll keep mine as well.
Cool.
Okay. Then a normal cast and Exaltus.
Okay. Thought this is good.
Affect the search.
It's a on Nexus search.
Is it?
Yep.
You're right, it is. First time using some of these cards.
Fine.
Set 3 pass.
I'll draw. All right. I'll start off with a Galaxair.
Okay.
I will attempt to swing over the Exaltus.
I'll Tsunami on the attack deck.
Yeah, that's fine. And a pass.
Okay. Okay. Normal cast, another Exaltus.
Okay, that's fine.
turn, I'm gonna Nexus, moving one back and forth between each team.
Yeah, so you have to move it first, and then the Exaltus would get sent to the underworld. But it kind of depends on which one you activate. So we'll say that if you activate the one that's activating effects, and that one goes, the effect doesn't resolve. So it would have to be the one, whichever one it has to say is the one that resolves.
Okay, so
yeah, that's good. And the search is good.
Add a Lestragon.
Yeah, Lestragon's good.
Pass.
I'll draw. I will Cryoblast the Exaltus, so it gives it -2 defense, and then whenever it reaches 0, it'll be destroyed.
Gotcha.
I'm then going to expend to draw.
Okay.
Turn Galaxair to attack and attempt to swing him.
Sure. I'll take damage.
And I'll pass.
Draw. Gonna expend to draw.
Okay.
That one, pass.
Okay. I will run out a Water Sorlet.
Sure.
And I'll attempt to swing in for 2.
Yeah, thinking.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
I'll pass.
Normal cast Rabbit.
Yeah, Rabbit's good.
Rabbit effect.
Yep, effect is also good.
And then I'll pass turn.
I'll draw. How many spirits? Here?
Good question.
Well, I'm on 15. I'm gonna activate Galaxair's effect to swap Astrabbit's attack and defense.
Alright.
I will bring out a Water Sorlet.
Yep.
I'll go combat. I'll Sorlet into the rabbit.
Yeah.
And I'll attempt 2 direct.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass.
Draw.
Hmm?
By promo.
Ooh, yep, so promo's good.
Mm-hmm. Two from the underworld. Replace.
Yeah, that's good. It gives it a +2 defense, right?
+2 defense, and then if it's destroyed by battle or an opponent's card, you can destroy the fleece instead.
Okay, gotcha.
Then I'll cast Temple of the Sun.
Okay, make it a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And pass turn.
Okay, I'll draw. 4. Hmm. Interesting. It's a 4. It's a 5. It's a 5/4 right now. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay. I'll attempt to activate Galaxier's effect to swap its attack and defense.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll then go for an Ambrosia.
Sure.
Go back 2. I'll activate a 1, 2, 3, 4. Resting on your laurels to target to destroy the Cypher Mall.
Okay. Fleece is
Yep.
destroyed. Would that now drop its swapped attack down, or?
So the attack and defense is still swapped, but it would be now back. It's a 2, I guess, still because the field.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking.
You're good. How many spirits left?
8.
17. I'll bring out Peegleam to reduce the base attack of Cypher Mall to 0. And I'll attempt to crash the Peegleam.
Okay, so if its stats are swapped, but then its base attack goes to 0.
Correct, so that's a 0, yeah. Well, the defense is a 0, but Peegleam's a 2, and now that's a 2 still. Yeah, it's a roundabout way of it, but I'm kind of also figuring that out too as I brought it out. I'm like, Peegleam's probably not great.
On attack deck of the Peegleam.
Sure.
I'll Tsunami.
Okay. And then I'll swirl it over the Cypher Mall.
I'll shield that Sorlet.
Okay. And then I'll swirl it over the Cypher Mall.
I'll shield that Sorlet.
Yeah. What's the spirit count after that?
Be a whopping 3.
3? Alright, I'll pass.
Draw.
Yep.
Anything for Lustragon.
Yep, Lustragon's good.
Okay, so if I Nexus for 2, to like move one under the temple and then move one from under the temple back to Lustragon, that works, right?
No, you'd have to go to the Lustragon. So the Nexus would be from something to something.
Okay.
So your Lustragon would have 3 spirits on it. So it's not like a swap, it's like a take from and put to another place.
People at locals taught me wrong then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, swap around is some cards can do something like that, but yeah, the Nexusine is just from one place that is Nexusine to the other, and then vice versa if that's the case.
Okay. I will Nexus from the temple to the Lustragon.
Mhm.
And Lustragon to pop the Peegleam.
Yep.
And attack
Peegleam.
for 3.
Yep. I'll take 3. Wind, Earth, Earth. And I'll draw. It's a 7/6.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll Earthquake the Lustragon,
Oh god.
and then I'll bring out a Sorlet,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll swing one with the Sorlet. And a pass.
That would be a great time for an Ambrosia. Bloomeroo.
Yeah, Lumaru's good.
The 2 pass.
All right, I'll draw. All right. How 0 spirits?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. I'll go with a Cryoblast to give Lumaru -2 and then destroy it.
Alright, it's your game.
Yeah. Oof. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, the Nexusine stuff is a little bit kind of rough to get around, but it's all just as long as you have something you can Nexus off of, you're always like, it's always going to something, or you're always going from something, but it's never a round trip, effectively.
Okay. Yeah, I need to relearn that then, because I've been taught completely wrong how that works.
Yeah, but I mean, the Exaltus thing is a pretty good first turn, but it's, yeah, very similar. It's like, oh, I wish it worked like Astro Rabbit. That'd be crazy. Okay. All right, let me report, and then do that. Kill 16. Okay. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the night.
Same to you.
Ooh, okay, chat. Hello. Sorry that we were so rushed for this stuff. Hi, how's it going, everyone? Good to see you. Discord pings too much. Had to fix it. I had to fix it. Hello, Press Tollox on his day off. Hello, how's it going, Helen? Good to see you. I am on my day off, and we are living. We have a very interesting deck we're taking today. I was a little bit late, as you can tell by my day off demeanor. I'm attempting to do a run today with one of the, and I argue to say, most ignorant decks I've ever made. But it is very cool deck nonetheless. I will tell you that, chat. But oh god, do I look with this? Sorry for the Discord notifications from the start. How's everyone doing? Oh my lordy lord. I had to throw together a stream in like a couple seconds. It's now hot in here. Ridiculous. What's going on? Shirts going on, Cards and Coffee. Hello, Justin. Good to see you. Metashade got debated by the Discord notifications. Absolutely. Unfortunate. I'm so sorry again. Ooh, all right. All right, let's fix your this layout real quick. Hold, please. Why does that look so much worse now? Why did you guys just get like insanely less hold. You guys got insanely light. What the heck? We'll fix that later. What's going on, Reneva? Hello! Is the stream over since I won? Absolutely, actually, you're right. Bye-bye, everyone. 18-minute stream. Feels good. Feels good to have an 18-minute stream, everyone. How's the music for everyone? Is it a little bit too loud, a little bit too quiet? Today, we are on a Tournament Tuesday run, the casual local Wednesday, or local Tuesday for our favorite Elestrals card game. The deck that we're playing is a little bit funky, so bear with me while we get everyone and everything set up, but we'll see. Stream is over, Swole won. We did, we won locals. Undefeated, by the way. Undefeated. This shit's crazy. Hopefully I just don't run into my most feared opponent yet, Josh, aka Bean Soldier TV. That is literally and quite literally my only opponent that I'm hyper scared of. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's okay. Ooh. What does everyone do during tournament runs when they stream? Do they just wait? Because for me, I don't know how to act. I'm literally sitting here like, well, should I get up and go clean? Should I do something? I don't really have any of the boys with me. We have 11 minutes left in the round to chat and have a good time. Sadly, I haven't gotten a new webcam yet. Mine kept on crashing Saturday. Ooh, that's rough. Were you in the tournament Saturday and your stuff was crashing? That's sad. That's a little bit upsetting. Sorry to hear that. No, chat, I would love to profile you this deck real quick, but I'm going to profile it after. I think that would make it a little funnier, not going to lie. But we're also coming off of the Professor Swolax 4-hour live stream where we were joined by Siberian, which was amazing. I can yap for a bit. Get on. It's true. Let's get the Ace Attorney action going again. Absolutely. Absolutely and absolutely correct. Here, you guys want to improv a little scene real quick? Because I need to do a new one. Okay, ready? It's actually going to be terrible. Actually, you know what? We'll wait for a little bit. We'll wait. Hop in VC. Say less. Hey, Josh. Everyone say hi, stream.
Hello.
Hi, Josh.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Welcome to Professor Swolax class hours.
Oh, it's not. Sorry, I forgot to bring a pen.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not
This is a pen. This is a. It's not required in your course syllabus, but it's highly recommended that you have one.
Okay.
This-
I'll bring my iPad though. I
Okay,
have those.
cool. That works for us.
We're good.
Yeah. Laptops and other devices as well. You know what I find really funny too is that this is also a good teaching moment for class because most of the time these lessons are just completely theoretical. Don't listen to us, guys. This is we are of the utmost yappers. There's Josh.
So true. So true. Actually, weird question.
Absolutely.
Why is there a quackle in your thumbnail?
What do you mean? Quackle my thumbnail. What? I don't know why you'd be zeroing in on Quackle specifically. Ambrosia's also in that thumbnail.
I mean, yeah. I mean that is true. I'm just. What deck are you playing?
I'm playing a very secret deck with a very
Secret deck.
interesting stat line. What about? Are you playing tonight?
No, I couldn't get done in time.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not playing anything super crazy or anything. But, what deck did you think I was playing?
I saw a Galaxair.
Mm-hmm. Galaxair,
And
correct.
then I had to leave.
Okay, cool. No, I'm
So
flat.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. No, we have Galaxair. We've got other guys of 3 stat, Mudlet per se. I played Cryoblast. Cryoblast was pretty good. Storlet's in here too. It's just wind, just casual wind.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with this deck but wind. What are you cooking with Quackle? I mean, Ambrosia.
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm sad that you couldn't do this tournament
What
run.
could I possibly be cooking with Quackle?
I know. I'm sad you couldn't do this tournament run. But are you feeling better, by the way? Okay, chat. One of the reasons why we didn't have Josh on the other day for this big fives debate was that he was also, deathly sick and would have gotten all of us sick too. So, via the internet.
It's so true. So true. Now, I still have a little bit of a cough, but it's been a lot better today than it has been previously.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
We're alive.
That's pretty good. Yeah, what's your take on the whole fives dilemma, by the way? Or in its shortest? I don't know if you need to if you have a brief
I guess
thought,
the
long
abridged
thought.
version of this is fives is not an issue.
Ooh, hot take. Okay.
Yeah, fives is fine.
Okay.
I guess I have more of an issue of the design philosophy behind fives and how it has kind of devolved to what it is, but I don't think it's a problem.
Interesting.
I have other problems that need solved before fives.
Okay. So what about fives make them okay? You're saying the stat line of fives or what they represent?
I don't have an issue with necessarily the stat line, but I guess what it represents is an issue.
Yeah.
I think the thing that bothers me the most about them is that the spirit deck just doesn't matter,
Right.
which is
I can
one
agree
of the
with that.
coolest parts of the game. You just kind of eliminate that portion of the gameplay entirely.
Yeah. Well, and I guess that's also really interesting because for example, that last game, despite how that went, I had 12 spirits left to 3 for the most part.
What?
Yeah. When did you clock out of that round?
I saw Galaxair against Double Exaltus, and then I left.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah, I barely saw anything.
okay, so we got to a point where there was Galaxair, double enchant water Sorlet, and then we did the most roundabout play possible to try and clear a Cybermaul with a Golden Fleece and a Stadium Rune. You ready for this one?
Yeah,
Galaxair to target the Cybermaul, swap its attack and defense, right?
sure.
Okay. Use the Galaxair for an Ambrosia to heal back 2 spirits from the underworld,
Yeah,
putting us at enough spirits to where we can, resting on the laurels, target the Cybermaul, which means that we can destroy it with the Golden Fleece gets destroyed, right?
yeah.
Okay, so then we go P-Gleam. And we go
God.
P-Gleam target, make its base stat 0. Now, you tell me what its current attack is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So it's Cybermaul
Yeah.
equipped with Fleece.
Yeah. Or yeah, Fleece is gone now.
Galaxair's-
Yeah.
Okay, the Fleece is gone. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess that doesn't matter. But
But
you Galaxaired it, right?
And it is under Stadium. So a 4/1 under Stadium right now. What is that?
So that's a 5/2.
Right? And then we P-Gleam it. Oh, sorry. Then we Galaxair it, swapping it to make it a 2/5. And then we
Yeah.
P-Gleam it.
Yeah, so it's a 2/0.
It's a 2/0. Yeah. So we had to attempt to crash with the
My
P-Gleam.
brain hurts. What is going
It
on?
was so goofy. We had to attempt to crash with a P-Gleam, and then that got tsunami'd, and then we tried to double Sorlet to both getting shelded, and that's how we were able to out the Cybermaul 1 turn later.
Oh my god. When are we
Yeah.
getting P-Gleam for defense?
That's what I'm saying. For base defense 0, that actually would be insane. Another Astrabbit hit would be awesome. I'm super down. What's going on, Jank Enthusiast? Hello, is this the casual night? It is the casual night. This is the casual tournament Tuesday. And I said the streamer was over when we won, and we didn't end up winning.
But
So-
we're still here.
Yeah, stream's effectively still over. We're just kind of in a yap call. What's going on, Lazy Lee? Hello. Go.
Honestly, just putting this out there, chat. Bears list soon.
Yeah.
Promise. Cough is almost gone. Bears list will arrive momentarily.
Oh, and it's so cool, chat. You don't want to miss it. We've been trying to jam games to really, really fix it, and it's incredible. It's better than expected. I will say that.
I'll say it. It's the 5's killer.
Oh, the 5's killer! Yo! We've been waiting. Sick. And yes, absolutely it is. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. With the new tools that Bears got, it does make it hyper scary for anything that's looking to just swing, right? But there's so much more to it. It's so much more of an interesting, cool deck now with just 1 card of support. Can you imagine what we get next set?
Oh my god. Please give me more bear support.
I'm saying Thundersa, Earthsa. That'd be awesome. Actually, I don't even know if that's really good.
Give me lunar bears. Give me lunar bears.
Wait. Oh. Do you think
And
we
they're
actually will get
like
lunar bears?
hibernation and stuff? They're like just sleepy little guys.
Oh god. Okay, wait. Solar and lunar bears. Ready for this one? The lunar bears are like big defense because they're like sleepy, and then the sun bears are like attack focused. Or swap that because it's like a nocturnal thing. Oh god, that's such a cool concept.
There's a lot of ways you could go. I have no idea what you would do for a thunder bear.
Thunder, so it would have to be just like an attack stat thing, or it's a Nexus. That'd be crazy.
Like an earth bear would just be a grizzly bear.
Oh yeah, that probably would be. What would be a Thundersa? I mean, Earth bear could be like a panda.
Oh my gosh. Well, we already have like Panzer.
Yeah, that wouldn't be confusing.
Like I'm cool with more pandas.
Maybe a sun bears are a real kind of bear. Okay, there we go. Solar bears, that can work. What if one's walking earthquake if you control another
I can
Ursa?
even see like pandas being the lunar bear.
That could also work.
Because they're just like silly, goofy, sleepy guys.
What if we get a card that is a earthquake whenever you control another Ursa? It's a target destroy an Elestral. What if we get one that is Nexus to an Ursa, destroy 3 counter runes? Up to 3 counter runes. Excuse me. Magic word.
A Nexus Bear? Oh my gosh. Like,
So dumb.
it's over.
Nexus to the stadium. Nexus off the stadium.
Yeah. Like,
That
the
work.
stadium would be good if you never use it for the actual special cast effect.
I am so confused on why it's a 2-drop. That's okay.
Yeah. I guess it's like to get you a head start. Getting to 4. Like, you already started 2.
Yeah. Still, it should. Is it only +1? Is that what it does?
Yeah, it's literally only +1 regardless of condition.
Oh, no, that needs to be that.
You
that
can only ever have an additional 1 attack, which puts
Oh.
Ursier to what it should have been this whole time.
I know. Who ruined that?
Before.
Is that Kevin? I can't remember who ruined the Bears.
It was Kevin.
It was
He'll
Kevin.
tell you otherwise.
Chat, we can blame Kevin for it. And meanwhile, he's gonna pop into the chat and be like, "What I do?"
He knows what he did. It's
I
fine.
know. That's my goat. Now we're cooking with this list tonight. I'm really hoping that we can take a couple wins. I'm very curious to see how the next couple rounds go, because the first round,
Did not have a lot of faith.
I have no faith in this list after facing Dymax. So Dymax was playing Unkelith, and Unkelith just creams this deck, because the idea is that Unkelith can come back uncontested, swing for like 5, and then now the Spirit Diff doesn't matter. It's wild. It's legitimately upsetting. I'm like, no, come on.
You know, if only you were playing something else. That's all I can say.
I know. I thought about bringing it.
I'm
but
going to be as cryptic as possible.
I think we have to be. Chat, we're working on some devious moves in the background, and I actually think you don't want to know what Josh has cooked up. You can know what I've cooked up. This is not a problem. What Josh has cooked up is actually an issue. Like, you think 5s is bad?
There's a reason I do not think that 5s is an issue anymore.
Has nothing to do with it. Literally, he solved the format with 1 deck. In fact, it's literally just 3 cards, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
That's wild. I cannot believe it. Jesus Christ. Oh, all right, round 2's up. I'm going to go.
Best of luck.
Thank you,
If
sir.
you want to yap some more, just at me.
Absolutely. All right, everyone say bye, Josh. Bye, Josh.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Helen. I'm going to go. Table 5 is looks like where we're at. Let me hop in. Hello.
Oh my god, I'm getting cooked. I didn't realize.
No, you're fine. Listen, I'm the one that's getting cooked. Trust me. Here, let me,
No.
turn on
That's my
camera.
second tournament ever, so.
Oh, no worries. Let me put you here. Boop.
You're like what? Top 3, top 4? Something like that?
The what?
You are like what? Top 3, top 4?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Unless I'm mishearing.
In Elestrals.
Oh, no. I'm way down there.
Oh. Well. I'm a coder viewer, so.
Well, good to hear. And I mean, Kevin's pretty good. Coder's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, he's okay. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I take it all back. He's not good. We can say that.
Your channel is fire, I'm gonna lie.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we a lot of effort into it, so I'm having fun with it. Ooh,
Made me bought into the game. It's,
let's go. Yeah, having a lot more fun. Are you a Yu-Gi-Oh player before?
yeah.
Yep. I'm so sorry. Very tragic. You want Hyrule? Or
Yeah. 4.
4? I got a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, that's crazy.
You want to go first, second?
And I'm going to go first. I'm going to Normal cast Plucky.
Okay. Lucky's good.
Defense. And use its effect to search for my Divine Rune.
Mhm.
Wait. I'm not really familiar with the deck, so I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
So I'm just gonna check what's my.
You're
Divine
fine.
Rune.
The casual tourney is a good time to test out decks you're unsure about. This is a new deck for me, so I'm trying it out here for the first time.
Should I reveal what I'm adding? I don't.
Yes, yeah. The
The
only
effect is.
one you don't do is rabbit.
Okay.
Hello? Yep.
So I'm going to add Apple. Sorry, that's. I'm just beginning, so.
Totally
I'm just
fine.
beginning, so I'm kinda. Okay. And I'm going to. Set 2.
Mhm.
And pass to you.
I'll draw. I'll go ahead and cast out an Eddie.
Okay.
And I'll use Eddie's effect to swap the position of the what's it called? The Plucky. And then I will set 1, and I'll attempt to swing over the Plucky.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And a pass.
Okay. I'm going to draw for turn.
Mhm.
I'm going to normal cast Vandilance.
Yeah. Panelance is good.
It's 4 attack.
Yeah, 4 attack, 1 defense.
I'm going to make you. I'm going to set 1 and pass back to you.
I'll draw. I will run out a Cryoblast. So Cryoblast, target the Pandolence, give it -2 defense, and then if it hits 0, to destroy it. So I'll
Okay.
destroy the Pandolence.
So it's destroyed.
Yep. Let's see. How many cards in hand?
2.
2? 4. I will... I'll expend to draw.
Yeah.
And then I'll go Eddie in for 1
Sure.
and pass.
I'm going to draw.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast Ambrosia.
Okay, approach is good.
So- Mm. I'm going to expand to draw 1 more.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Let's see. I'll run out a Sorlet.
Yeah.
And then I'll go combat, attempt to hit in for 2,
Yeah, sure.
and I'll pass.
Going to draw. I'm going to set one more
Mhm.
and pass to you.
I'll try.
Yeah.
I will expend to draw.
Yeah.
And then I will attempt to swing in for 2 more
Yeah.
and pass.
I'm going to draw.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I'm going to pass.
It's rough.
Yeah.
I will run out Galaxair.
Okay.
I'll go combat and attempt to swing for
Yeah.
3,
Yeah.
and I'll pass.
Okay. And I'm going to forfeit because I have 3 drop of leaf in my hands.
Rough.
And I can cast it.
You can still drops of Lethe you should be able to still activate. So do you know that you can inside of the you can send face down cards to the underworld to activate invoked runes?
No, I didn't.
So that's something you can do. So if you have a card set in your, like, let's say this is a set rune, you can just
Yeah.
send it to the underworld to activate an invoked rune from your hand if you don't have space. That's something you can do. Because that's
Okay.
like a little bit different. That way, if your counter runes aren't really doing anything, you can at least go that way.
Okay. Well, I'm going to send Gorgons
Oh.
to use 1 drop of leaf
Mhm.
to put back 1 drop of leaf and 1 ambrosia
Mhm.
to draw 3.
Okay. How many spirits are you at actually?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, minus 1, that's minus 2, so that's 10.
Okay, cool.
One, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
I'm going to activate first line.
Okay. First sight's good.
Okay, to add. And I'm going to add 1 calf mill.
Okay. Put that on top of the deck.
What?
The first light puts on the top
Oh,
of the
yeah.
deck, yeah.
Yeah. And put it on top.
Mhm.
And I'm going to expand 1 to draw.
Okay.
And I'm going to pass to you.
Okay. Alright. I will run out another Galaxair.
Yeah.
And I'll attempt to swing for 4.
Yeah.
And I'll pass.
Going to draw. I'm going to activate Ambrosia.
Okay.
Going to put back one. I'm going. I'm going to normal cast Kafmel.
Okay.
Bet 1 and pass to you.
I'll draw. How many spirits left?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
12. I will Earthquake. I'll target the Kaufmel to destroy the Kaufmel.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, because it was destroyed, I can use the effect to put back 3.
Mhm. Yep.
So I'm going to put back. Wait, 1 owl.
And then I will attempt to swing for 4.
Yeah. Oh. I'm going to normal cast Plucky.
Okay.
I have 4.
Mhm.
I have 4 spirit left.
Oh, okay. 4 spirits left. Gotcha. 11.
And pass to you.
I'll draw.
Yeah.
Let's see. I will go Galaxair to swap Plucky's attack and defense, making him a 1.
Okay. I'm going. I'm going to use the effect of gate to
Okay.
negate.
Gotcha. I'll use the other Galaxair's effect to swap it.
Oh. Yeah, you got it.
Alright.
Yeah, GG.
GG's. You're on the a solar build, the like Ferrogeist build?
Yeah, basically the Pyrogeist playset, basically.
Oh, I gotcha. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Ferrogeist and set 4
Yeah.
stuff. I think it's gonna be really cool, like the Artemis thing, because that's like I'm actually the only card I'm really scared of next set is Ferrogeist. That might be just Trish talking.
Yeah. Pyrogeist seems to be quite strong. That's what I read the card and I was like, my god, that's going to be busted.
Yeah, the fact that it can't be affected by shield, I think, is the big thing I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And I saw that, I think it was Wirtz, who had a deck on like Rise. That you can just like pitch the card and then you can like go Rise to destroy it. I'm like, or to bring it back. I'm like, that is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it reminds me of kinda runic playstyle. Like you drain the resource bit by bit, etc.
Yeah, like all the burn stuff. I remember there's a lot of trick stars too in a way. Like you're just like with every card they play, and especially in Elestrals, I think it's pretty big because it means you only really have like a certain amount of stuff to out it, or every earthquake costs 3 effectively now, which is kind of crazy. I love it. But cool. All right, good luck on the rest of the night.
Thanks. You too.
Bye. Cool. All right, chat, we're back. Hello. How's it going, Trish? Hello, is this locals? It is the casual Tuesday locals. Solar losing? Would you believe it? I've never seen it happen. All right. I've been getting some questions about what I'm playing. Do you guys think it's time to spoil what I'm on tonight? Or do you guys want to go one more round before I spoil it? I don't know if you guys can catch it. What have you guys been seeing so far? Slash, what have I been flashing in my hand of? Because I have some hints right below me. I will say that. I've been traumatized by Solar, absolutely. You do you, boo? Absolutely. I can do that. There's only 3 rounds tonight? Wait, no way. No way. That's crazy if there's only 3 rounds tonight. Hold. About? No, there's 4. There's 4 rounds. There's 4. Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute. There's no way. But yeah, there's only 3 rounds, I think. Keyword. Oh yeah, it's true. 3. True. Swap him good stuff? Unfortunately, it's not swap him good stuff. No. It's much better than that. In fact, I would say outside of this card right here, this is a very last minute inclusion of the Tsunami. I'm running a very unorthodox build of Elestrals. This is a last minute inclusion. I'm testing this out tonight. Normally this is not in my deck. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. It's the only counter I'm playing. Are you playing the funny loss to Solar deck from last night? No, I am. Actually, guys, Solar only wins with one scenario, and I've only seen it with this deck so far. No, okay. Chat, what does Mudlet, P-Gust, Veritaqua, Verituka, and Nemasail all have in common? What do these cards all have in common, chat? Good luck, bestie. Thank you so much. Thanks, Trish. They're receivers? Oh, actually, wow. Are they all receivers? No. These aren't receivers, but these are definitely receivers. These 2 aren't receivers, but these 3 are definitely. I didn't actually even notice that before either. Holy God. That's so true. That's so true. Okay, I'll make it a little easier. What is Galaxair? Let's see what else I'm running in here. Nemasail, Vertaqua. No, I guess that's really about it. There's only a couple guys. Okay, how about this? P-Gleam. We'll throw P-Gleam as well in there. And Eddie. 2-0 so far? We are 2-0 so far. Tiny deck that outs things. Pretty close. Pretty close. So in one way or another, these cards are all, you know, I hate to say it, we're complaining about one particular deck in the meta right now, and that's the biggest bodies around. 5s. But what if I told you that there's a deck out there that can do much more with much less? In fact, this is probably the worst build of Elestrals you've ever seen so far. And I'll spoil the whole thing at the end. So stick around and find out there. But if you gathered onto it, and I see 54 actually has the right read here. Welcome to 3s, everyone. P-Gust is a 3. Nemasail is a 3. Veritaqua is a 3. Peegleam, 1 plus 2 equals 3. Verituka, a 3. Mudlet, double 3s, baby. Best 3 in the deck. Galaxair is a 3. And Eddie, 4 minus 1 is 3. So it counts. It counts, I swear. It counts, I swear. And that's where we're at. Tiny dudes that can out things. Right? Right? They're all burbs and kind of true. Except for specifically, you know, there. They all lose to Solar. True! True! God, he's so right and handsome. Math checks out. Absolutely. They're all babies. They are all babies. No, I'm playing probably one of the worst decks in history imaginable, and I'm trying to see if I can, 1, / prove a point, but also 2, see if I can do anything about it. So, when can we have the birds and the bees deck? Oh, wait. We can technically have it next October 1st, because Nabi is a bug, and that could be a birds and bees deck. This is kind of the same thing. This is kind of a birds and bees, but we're missing a few of the bees. You know what I'm saying? But we could definitely have birds and bees deck. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So true. Hey, yo. Also, by the way, the last time you guys saw me, I was in glasses, a sweater, and doing Professor Swolax, like, very long, thoughtful talk, but now I'm, like, screaming hey, yo in a tank top. So get you men that can do both, you know what I'm saying? Play Vis in it. It's close enough to a B. Yeah, the Battle Bug Elestral, as A-Drive put it. The Battle Bug Elestral, Viscerous, with its strong pinching grip, able to close out games and bring out more advantage on the field. There you go. There's your streamly A-Drive impression. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see if the round started. I don't think it has. I think Helen would be like, Swolax, pay attention. Okay, we have 6 minutes. But no, this is absolutely one of the craziest decks I think I've ever ran. By far, hands down. I actually didn't even know if I was going to do tonight, honestly. But I thought it'd be fun. After we went 4-2 in the last Elestrals tournament, I was definitely discouraged from trying out anything new because of, again, the meta shaping up in our last 4-hour discussion. But we'll see. Are you suffering with the app on Saturday? No. Q, you can't say suffering, even though that's correct. I'm really tempted. So, okay. Real talk, for the ELO alone, I'm tempted to do it because the way that like the ELO structure and the Divine Favor ends up working out, it is kind of the difference between people who don't make the Divine Favor and people who do make the Divine Favor, right? And that's something that I think is very interesting. And I'm like, I really kind of want to see it, right? I kind of want to get into those top ranks. So I would love to. It just sucks that it's not my preferred way of playing, right? I love to play in paper. I love playing on more efficient clients. Let's just say it's no secret I've been a big fan of Master Duel in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Ventures, and so I'm happy to say, and chat, we didn't talk about this yet because we haven't had a chance to talk about it. Elestrals Clash. That's crazy. Elestrals Clash, EC, if you will. The new, are you guys gonna play on that when it comes out? Oh man, I'm about to be there day 1 on Kickstarter. I want to hop into beta and alpha testing. Oh god, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. The app is great. I think I saw Magnitude. I think I saw someone, like I think it was Wirtz that replied to Magnitude on Twitter talking about how, you know, the app has done more for the world than you'll ever know. And that's true. The app has enabled an infrastructure and allowed a lot of players to play that didn't have a lot, or allowed for Elestrals to kind of be like in the public space a little more often than you would have to organize a bunch of like in-paper tournaments. But I do think that as a whole and long term, the app is not a very sustainable method of doing online play for one reason or another, right? Like the app is like fine, but I think again, it also limits your players down to the mobile version of the app, which I think is like interesting because the mobile market is like one of the highest in terms of the world, period. Absolutely, hands down. But the problem that I have with it is the fact that like I would love to stream it, right? I would love to stream runs, I would love to play it, but it's not super convenient to do so, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to do so. I did one video with it, and it was a lot of rigmarole to try to get it down. The different clickings and the different functionality between the app is also kind of hard to deal with sometimes, and that's just maybe a me thing, but you know, again, nothing to do on the development or any of that. It's more just that like, I'm happy that we get to have an experience with Elestrals in an online simulator client. That's peak. That's all I'm looking forward to. And the app is good, it's decent. But it's not quite there for me personally, you know? But I've definitely used it before. I have the app, it's fine. But I don't know. It did a lot though. It truly did a lot and also held down a ton for the community in general. I just want to say that. We do not disregard the app here. We are fans of the app girlies. But yeah, I use the app for deck list. Oh yeah. The app for deck list is honestly pretty good. I like the website, the Play Elestrals website for deck list too. There's an unofficial client that I'm also using to post like pictures and do like drafts and stuff, which I think is nice. There used to be a website from some random hero who posted like it was like the Frostfall and base set deck list builder. That was awesome. I could go on any computer, like in like Theorycraft decks and stuff. It was great. Loved it. Loved that in its entirety. Big fan of that one. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, I can't wait for Clash. If someone is an ass end nowhere in the UK, probably in hell, absolutely. That's also the thing I love about the online client is you can like reach a wider audience in places where maybe distribution isn't necessarily super like available, right? Which I think is incredible. I love that about the upcoming Clash. But Q1 of 2025 is like, I think around, I want to say March. I want to say is Q1 of 2025 because Q4 I think ends in February for most businesses and people, unless he's talking about specifically like Q1, like the first like 4 months of the year. But typically when you're talking about Qs in business and marketing, it's like later. It's like a little bit late. It's like springtime almost, you know? So this stream's never gonna end. No! What's up, Swooze? How's it going? True. Every time I loot, the stream continues 5 hours the more I lose. True. Yeah, fiscal year ends in March 31st. Yeah, exactly. So it kind of depends on that, you know? Looks like round 3 is about to come up here in a second. Looks like they're typing it up and getting some things down. We only have a couple more games that are in. But man, oh man, am I excited. Win on one more game? Absolutely. Sounds good. Thank you, Helen. Appreciate that. Thank you for doing these tournaments, by the way, and thank you for helping out with them, too. Always really appreciate the Elestrals team, volunteers, and staff for doing a good job. And for keeping us honest. Because sometimes I'll be yapping and not realize that the round clock has started. How'd the first 2 rounds go? Good, we won. We won both of them. So unfortunately, the stream has ended twice. So not a great stream name for it. But pretty good, other than that. We, the first one we played against Solar and won. The second round we played against Solar again and won. So, going well so far. We couldn't do these tournaments without the community? Absolutely not. You guys could definitely do like internal tournaments and it'd probably be more functional and it'd probably be less copium, maybe, TBD on that one. And it also might be less chaotic, maybe a little less fights too, because I, honestly, right now, I'm beefing with the Elestronauts. Don't tell them though. Shh. He told me that this deck was cope. He'd be like, way less fun? Maybe that's fair. Because all the good players work for Elestrals, from what I hear. It's actually a good thing that they are keeping you guys from playing these tournaments. Otherwise, I'd hear, you know, Helen in top 8. That's the problem. Yeah, on A-Drive's stream, he was saying that Clash would be coming out between January and March. Okay, so he means literally the first quarter of the year, like the first 4 months. That makes sense. Good. That's awesome. Good to hear, because holy God. In there. In top 8? That's hilarious. I can see it happening. I can see it happening right here. Not in this tournament, obviously, because there's no top cut, but you know, you get the point. I went over and asked what Q1 meant. Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Also, I need to, you know what I really need to do? I just need to creep on A-Drive's stream, see what he was doing. What's A-Drive playing tonight, chat? I don't know. I need to know just in case I face him. Because I think that'd be hilarious. Maybe I thought Celestial was going to destroy the game. I am sane. Listen, I'm inside of certain circles inside the Elestrals community that was like, everyone was all doom and gloom about Solar. Everyone was like, Solar is going to be crazy. Solar breaks the game. Actually, Solar's cracked. And Thunder, even worse. But guess what? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're all still here. The world didn't end. Oh, round 3's up. I have to be done yapping. Oh, I'm facing off against Julian. Julian is a pretty good player. I wonder if they're playing water tonight. I really hope not. But what table are we at? Table 6 tonight. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I'm looking forward to playing you. I have beaten 2 of your teammates.
Oh, awesome.
And I have gotten 2-0'd twice by being Soldier in the same tournament.
Quite literally, he's the best of us. And so
He's just built different.
he unironically is built different. Holy.
It felt like I was playing a different game when I was playing against him.
Let me get you real quick.
Is it okay if my buddy sits in here muted so he can watch? He's trying to learn the game.
That's totally fine. Let me
Appreciate it.
as long as it's cool if I record / stream the run. But,
Oh yeah.
cool. All right, I think I'm good to go.
Unless I lose, in which case no.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just scrub the bod.
Yeah.
How you wanna roll? Or you wanna what's it
Oh,
called?
my cat got off my lap. I can go grab my dice.
Let's go.
Okay.
Nice.
Ignore how busted up my headset is.
I just noticed it now. I was like, it's crazy.
Listen, I'm not gonna talk for the rest, but Jesus Christ, you need a new headset, my guy.
Yeah.
That's
whatever.
true.
High roll?
Yeah, works for me. Got a 2.
16. Okay. I will go first.
Cool. Sounds good.
Good luck.
2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
I will keep.
Same.
Okay. I will Ash Rabbit in defense.
Yep.
Trigger the effect.
Yeah, rabbit's good.
I really liked your live stream until it became Siberian and Coder yelling at each other.
You know what's funny? I've heard that. I knew when he said until, I was like, I've heard you usually like, oh, that was a good stream, and then like 2 hours in, I'm like, what happened about 2 hours in? Would you say that made that stream different?
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll draw. That's really funny. Yeah, I had a good time with it. I think that even the conversation with Siberian towards the end I thought was really good. They definitely derailed it. I will say that. I'll go Mudlet effect.
Yep.
I will.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will PTA on that.
Okay, that's completely fine. Making my guy a 1. That's crazy. I think I will set 1 and pass there.
I will expend a kill.
Yep, and pass.
I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll set one, and I will re-enchant the rabbit.
Okay.
With effect.
That's good with me.
I will go to combat and attempt to swing for 2.
Yeah. I'll take 2. I'll take 1. Take 2. And draw.
Earth and wind.
Earth and wind. Yeah. Speaking of that, I'll go resting on the rabbit. I'll bring out a Sorlet.
What's the defensive Sorlet?
1.
That's fine.
Combat in for 1.
Yep.
And pass.
Oh. Oh.
Hmm?
I will cast Mudlet.
Mudlet! Yo! Yep.
Alright. I will go combat
Mhm.
and attack into Sorlet.
Yep. That works for me.
Alright, and I'll pass.
I'll go Veritaqua.
Or PTA.
Okay. That works for me. Guys, a 1, 3. Yeah, I'll pass there.
Okay, and I'll expend.
Yep. What's the spirit count looking like?
Let's see. 12.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll pass.
And what are you on?
14.
I'll draw.
Mhm.
I will cast a Jatagua.
Yeah. Talk was good.
And I'll use its effect.
Sure. Switch back to 14? Or 13?
13.
Yeah.
And then I will go combat and swing for 1 with Mudlet.
Swing for 1 with the Mudlet is good.
Alright, and I'll pass.
Okay. Oh, resting the thinking here. I'll resting the Mudlet.
Well, on the bright side, I can't play into resting 2 more times.
I know, right? Let's go Galaxair.
Yeah.
I'll go Galaxair effect to swap Jatagua. And then, or it's swapping its attack and defense, rather.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will attempt Galaxair in.
No back row. We'll Tsunami.
Okay. I'll pass.
I'll draw.
Mhm.
Alright, what's the best water Elestral?
Ooh, Sorlet? Yeah, Eddie. All right, that's good enough.
Right, yeah. And I'll use Eddie.
Sure.
I will go combat and swing over.
Yep, works for me.
I'll pass.
All right. I'll Cryoblast the Eddie. I will then expend to draw.
Yeah.
Set 1. How many spirits you got?
Should be 11.
9 on 9. Let's see. I'll go with Ambrosia.
Sure.
I'll grab Wind, Wind, Water. And pass.
Oh.
Mhm.
I will re-enchant Jotagwa.
Okay.
Trigger the effect.
That's fine.
Alright, and then I will Ambrosia off the Jotagwa.
Okay.
I'll grab Water, Thunder, Earth.
Okay.
Uh, 15.
Mhm.
I'll go combat and swing for 1 with Jotagwa.
Sounds good.
And I'll pass.
I'll try. We'll go P-Gust. Target the back row.
We will chain it.
Okay. That works for me. This feels extra bad, but I'm going to go ahead and go for an Earthquake on the guy.
Well,
And
trying to
I'll
avoid that. but
pass.
Draw.
Hmm?
You know it's bigger than 1.
Yep.
2.
2, yeah.
We'll set 1, and then we'll swing over P-Gust.
So P-Gust is a 2/3. It crashes.
Oh. I thought that said 1. We will not attack then.
Okay.
I'll just use Boom Bat,
Okay. Well,
and I'll pass.
draw. How many cards in it?
2.
2. And how many spirits?
12.
I want 7. Oof. That's rough.
Caleb was doubting my deck today.
Really janky play, but I'm gonna go for P-Gleam here. And water.
Water Penguin.
Yeah. I'll swing for 1. And pass.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what to expend.
Mhm.
So, well, that's not anything. We will spend an Earth to draw.
Okay.
I will set 2 and pass.
Draw. Yeah, we'll go for a Sorlet.
Also Water Enchanted?
Yep, also Water Enchanted.
That's good.
I'll attempt to swing for 2. And pass.
You're on 5.
Yep. How about you?
Should be on 7.
Okay.
Yeah. cast a Veritaqua,
Okay. That was good.
and I'll go combat and swing over the Peatling,
Yep. Works for me.
and I'll pass.
Sure. We'll go Mudlet, Water Enchant.
That's good.
We'll go Sorlet over.
I will.
Organ's the lit.
Yeah.
I'll Mudlet Crash. Pass. John, how many spirits? 5?
Yep.
Cool.
Cast a Spectaris.
Spectaris is good.
You have 1 in hand?
1 in hand.
I will pass.
Is there a crash?
No, pass.
Pass. Okay. Yeah. I'll draw. Let's go for a Galax Air.
Yeah.
A Galax Air effect to swap the attack and defense of Spectaris.
Okay.
Making it a 2, right?
Yeah.
I will go combat.
Yeah.
Galax Air over. Sorlet swing for 1. And then pass. And how many spirits are you at?
3.
3?
And you're on 2?
I'm on 3 as well.
3? Alright. We'll go Spectaris,
Spectaris is good.
and then I'll hit over the Galax Air,
That's fine.
and I'll pass.
Draw. How many spirits left?
2.
2. I'll go with a Mudlet on this one.
Okay.
I will attempt Sorlet in. It's when it does battle, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we crash.
Yep.
And then I'll swing for 1. Pass. Got it. Yeah, see you guy.
So close.
Ooh,
Good game.
good game. That was a weird one, man.
Not drawing a guy for 3 draws in a row really sucks.
Yeah, no, I'm with that. I was like, effectively, the deck I'm playing tonight is effectively just meant to capitalize on specifically that. It's like, oh, how many 50-50s can I put in?
Yeah.
There we go.
How many Elestrals are you playing?
20? Or sorry, I might
Me
be playing
too.
21.
Yeah, I'm on 20.
Like actually?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I might have just been joking. I'm on like 3 counter runes, but honestly, those counter runes are kind of a mistake. But I call this deck all 3s, no breaks. It looks like you're on kind of something similar with chains positions.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 Mudlet, 3 Eddy, and then Jatagua or Veritaguas because of changing stuff, and then I've got 3 Tsunami, 3 Astrabbit, Specteris, couple Jatagua, couple Moustation, and 1 Boombat.
Wow. Yeah, I'm on every removal spell or every removal rune in the game, and then effectively most of the Elestrals that say 3, because apparently most of them that say 3 also are like, except for Sorlet, they're like, yeah, they're chain position, they're just like punish positions. So Verituga, Veritaqua, Mudlets. P-Gleams is just like to out Lavaliths and stuff, just in case I run into anything goofy. And then the Sares, the Galaxair for that. But we kind of have a very similar idea, except for you're playing the Rock and the Hard Play stuff, which I was very terrified of.
I had Rock and a Hard Play set for ever, and I just never drew into Eddie after that.
It's like I can't really. It's like I need at least 1 Eddie to go. Yeah,
I also
didn't
drew
realize
the Kuribis like second draw of the game.
Oh, that sucks. That's like actually game over effectively. If you can't stick a dude to hard ascend effectively.
Yep. I was thinking maybe I need to use like a Gorgon's Gaze to stop it so I can ascend, but it never worked that way.
I gotcha. Table 6. Cool. All right. Well, good luck with the last round. Hope it goes
Same to you.
a little better. But all right.
Thanks for the game.
Yes, sir. GG. Bye bye. Chat. All right, chat. We're 3-1 with the deck, or sorry, 3-0 with the deck so far. We are going into the last round of Swiss. Oops, all 5s. Stream's over ×3. I know. Absolutely horrendous. That one was a hard one, chat. That was crazy. You see that? You see this list happen? Okay, we made a few wrong plays and a few 50-50s wrong. Number 1, I should have started Galaxair because it does play around Tip. It plays around Tip better so I can actually out the rabbit without having to spend too many spirits. 2, I'm so happy that our opponent wasn't able to heal for a billion because we were getting so low. I'm glad we were able to equalize. Water enchanting everything, including 2 water pigs, double Mudlet, is crazy. Ends often. Is Josh not playing tonight? No, Josh ended up not being able to play. Thank God. Can you imagine him winning one tournament? Or sorry, trying to win one tournament and then winning this one? With whatever he's brewing up? No way. Imagine if you go 4-0-3s. That's the plan, baby. That's the plan. Absolutely. Can you imagine? Chad, this is going to be the goofiest deck profile you'll ever see in your life. And I swear, it's going to be worth it. You're about to get the spice and a revelation that broke me after 5s of this past tournament weekend. After one 4-hour-long conversation about 5s and a 1 3-hour-long conversation with Siberian, I've now created the perfect deck that only loses to specifically Unkalith. It's crazy. I can't believe it worked. It worked as intended, but it seems like other people are also on that same frequency. So our opponent there, also pretty notable and pretty decent caster as well. I think beat MBT in the top 8. I think that's who that was previously. So what ends up happening is that they were also on a swap position or punish position deck, which is without a little bit of the extra sauce that we have in ours. Now they're on more of a water and Kuribis package with the rock and hard play, so I think it's kind of funny. But as you can see, they're playing Mudlets, they're going for things like Eddie, and that's all very similar. Again, these 1-for-1 trade removal cards, and I am living for it, Chad. Living for it. However, our deck's meant to counter. Wait, 54? You're in this tournament and you're in this chat? Did y'all see that? How did I do that? Went 3's so good. 3s are so good. I love 3s. If you guys, you may have heard of 5s, but have you all heard of 3s? All right, hold on. I gotta do a bit after this. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I can't wait for my decks to come in and start playing some games. Looks so fun. Oh, it's super fun. Thank you for being here, by the way. Thanks for chatting with us. Absolutely. Elestrals is such an interesting game. I need to get a better layout for whenever we're between rounds, frankly. Maybe I'll have one with a bug that like comes in and hits the camera. That's something I'm really excited about. But it's amazing. It's amazing. Been having a great time with Elestrals so far. As you can see, we yapped for 4 hours yesterday, talking about the intricacies of a card with a 5 body. So you bet your booty that we're excited about it. I did my job in keeping Josh up long enough to where he couldn't play and save the community. Let's go! Trish, the real hero. Trish is the GOAT. Everyone say thank you, Trish. TY Trish, thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for what you did, because obviously... Incredible. I can't believe I'm not undefeated. I'm so upset. Just got a message from Jai just a little bit ago. Jai, if you're here, are you still not able to type in chat? I'll look into that. I'll see what's up with that. Can catch the next one later. Break a leg. Thank you so much, Swoos. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. We have one more round to go, and then we can dive into this insanity. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the insanity. I think it's going to be nuts. I kind of want to have like a spirit count total on here too, like a few things for spirits, but I feel like that's actually like it's got a lot of work. I just have to like save and stuff. That's the crazy part. Right now we are 5th place at table 6. We have one more round to go in this top tournament. Inside of this tournament, and I'm excited. I'm so excited. This list has been performing better than I thought. Now, to be fair, this list is performing exactly how I thought it would. No counter runes, except for 3. Technically, the one didn't come up last time either. It didn't really matter. However, and it's honestly a mistake inclusion. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm severely traumatized. It's so good. Literally, no background, no problems. You don't need it. You don't even need it. It's not crazy. Proving once and for all into the world that you don't have to worry about it. All you need is 1-for-1 value trades. Sometimes 2-for-1s. And a spirit and a spirit efficient strategy. That's all you need. That's all you need right now. Absolutely. In there. Well, we have 4 minutes. I guess what I can do is maybe set up a camera layout for when we're not actually doing things. Hold up. Is it this one? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Whoa. Why is this so huge? I think it's because I adjusted the actual chat temp file. Let me move you guys for now. I also don't need this. I don't need this on here anymore either. Well, here we are. Once again, waiting. A little better than last time. Last time I was in the tournament, I had to wait for like 40 minutes before rounds were over. Feeling good. Amazing. Chat, I had the most amazing burrito today. I know that most of you guys are... Press 1 if you're a burrito enjoyer. So, new place opened up next to me. And it's not that... It replaced a previous taco shop. And initially I was like, man, I really like that taco shop. It's pretty good. However, this burrito was huge. This burrito was enormous. It was like the size of my head. It was large and also really heavy. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. Let me see if I can get a picture of this burrito. Because god dang, it was good. It was delicious. It was like probably like 1 billion calories, to be fair. But it was awesome. It was a barilla burrito. Barilla burrito. Let's see if I can find it. It was like the size of my legs. It was enormous. But put me in a food coma for a little bit. He also has some pretty good other stuff. Hold please. Ah, here we go. Downloading this this burrito. Okay. Check this burrito, chat. This burrito changed my life. Oh. Who up showing the burrito? I can't even fit it on screen, that's how big this burrito is. Look at the size of this burrito. This thing's a whole baby. It's huge. It was like this round. It was like this round, and I ate all of it. God, it was delicious. It had fries, and it had some like taki powder mixed with like some tortilla cheese. Had some rice, had some barilla. I think it was beef for this one. It was like a beef barilla, even though it's supposed to be pork. It was delicious. Some barilla sauce in there too. I will be going back. While I was sad to lose my previous taco job, this made it worth it, and I will have to be going back for the other stuff. It was incredible. 1 trillion calories, but look at this burrito. I just want to... Huge. Incredible. I love it. 4 is up. All right, thank you, Ellen. I'll hide the burrito. Bye-bye. Round 4, everyone. Table 3. Table 3. All right, we'll get into it, guys. Last round coming up. Oh, Keebs.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's going on, Keebs? Hello.
What's good, Mr. Swolax?
Oh, nothing much. Doing pretty all right.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Absolutely. Let me get you here. Boop. Perfect. All right. How the rounds go so far? Pretty okay?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. My last one came pretty close. My opponent was on Waspire. He burned me for a lot, but I'm playing Windburn, so I was like, we're just trying to see who can burn who faster.
I gotcha. Yeah, the Waspire burn is actually kind of terrifying. But Windburn's pretty good.
Because I always forget it burns 2 per spirit. So I was like, oh, right.
Yeah, which
That's
is
a lot.
Like bonkers if you loop that.
Right.
All right, whenever ready.
Cool. Cut. High roll?
Yep.
I got 11.
Same.
Ready.
8.
30.
3. All right. I'll go second.
All right, you're the second person who did that.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like to hear that. I'm scared of that
A couple
person.
of people choose to go second. I'll keep. I shouldn't, but I will.
Yeah, I'll keep this hand.
All right, cool. I'll start off by setting 1,
Mhm.
setting 2, and then I will just play Toxic Swarm.
Burn for 1.
Yep, and then I'll pass turn after that.
Sounds good. I'll draw.
Yep.
I'll Cryoblast the Toxic Swarm.
That's good.
I will P-Gust the one that's closest to the Spirit deck.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, you got Ambrose.
Set 1, and I'll attempt to swing for 1.
Yep.
And pass.
Drop return.
Mhm.
Set 1.
Yep.
Trying to see something. You know what? I like that play, so I'll do it.
Sounds
Next time, lots of veterans.
defense. Yeah, that sounds good. It's a tsunami.
Okay, cool. And pass turn.
I'm going to re-enchant P-Gust. I'll target the one that's closest to the main deck, the new one.
The new one? Okay,
Yep.
sure.
Good. Turn this to defense. And I'll pass.
Okay, draw for turn.
Mhm.
Draw. I'll start off by playing Toxic Swarm.
Yep, I'll burn for 1.
All right. I'll switch Pigus to attack.
Mhm.
Might as well. I'll cast Island.
Okay, that's fine.
And Toxic Swarm over the Pigus, and then Pigus for 1.
It's a 5.
Oh, it's a 5, that's right.
Yep.
That is
But
true.
good.
That is true. Okay, well, we'll do this then.
Oh, you don't want to
I'll
attack?
Earthquake the-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll Earthquake. And then swing for 2.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, here you go.
2. Drop. Okay. I will go P-Gleam. I'll make the
Okay.
Toxic Swarm base attack 0.
Yep.
And then I will... How many cards in hand?
A 0.
0. I will attempt to trade with the Toxic Swarm.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw for turn.
Yep.
Draw. I will expend to draw.
Okay.
Okay. Swing for 1.
Sure. I will take 1. Drop.
Your turn.
I will run out Nemesail, effect to heal.
Yep.
1, 2. I will go combat and swing over the P-Gust.
Yep, you got it.
And pass.
Draw for turn.
Yep. How many cards in hand?
Now 3.
3? Okay.
I will cast out Javelin.
Javelukin's good.
And then I will swing over the Nemesis.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or we're tied. Yeah, no, I swing over because I'm tied.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll try.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I will Eddie and turn your guy to defense.
Sounds good.
How many spirits are you at?
I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many space are you at?
11 as well.
Okay.
I'll Eddie over the Verituka.
Sounds good.
Pass.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
I'll set 1, then I will cast out another Verituken.
Yep, that's good.
Swing into Eddie.
Sure.
Here you go.
Drop. I will resting the Verituka.
Okay.
I will run out a P-Gleam,
Okay.
and I'll swing for 1.
Yep. Oh, wrong thing. Wait.
And pass.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
Draw. And you disenchanted the Peakling, right?
Correct.
So it has a wind spirit under it, so it's a 2 attack.
Yep, 2 attack.
I think here. Yeah, I think I'll just cast out Pigus.
Sure.
And I'll swing over the Peakling.
Yep.
And here you go.
I'll go for a Sorlet here.
It's a chance to sort it. I will PTA that.
Sure. Works here. How many spirits?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
You?
I'm on 8.
Okay.
I will Sorlet, and I will... Let's see, I'm at 3, you're at 3?
So we'll crash.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll crush.
Alrighty.
And then how many cards in hand? 2?
1.
1? Alright, I pass.
Drop your turn. And then is how many spirits are at?
8.
8.
8, yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'll do that.
Mhm.
I'll cast out Exalter.
Yep, Filter's good.
Exalter Nexus from the island.
Sure, I'll take 2.
And then I'll swing.
Yep, swing for 2.
Wait, yeah.
Draw. Okay. I'll go P Gleam, reduce your guy down to a 0.
Yep.
How many spirits?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. All right, Ambrosia.
Okay.
I'll get back Wind. Water.
Okay.
Combat, I'll swing over the Exalter.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
Cool. I think I'll start off by playing with Ambrosia.
Yep. Rose good. Brings you
I
back.
will cover wind, and roll Zaptor.
Yep. Brings you back to a what?
That will bring me back to 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Sounds good.
You have 2 cards in hand, correct?
Yep. 2 cards in hand. How about you?
I have 1.
1? Okay.
Just thinking.
Yeah, you're fine.
I will spend to draw.
Okay. That works.
Cool. Here you
Draw. 7 spirits.
go. Yes.
Set
1, 2, 3, 4,
1.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Set 1, I will go cast out a P-Gust.
Okay.
And I'll swing for 2.
Yep. We'll
Nice.
take 2 Lycras. And Zaptor, I guess.
Mhm.
Ready. Off turn.
Yep.
Draw. How many switch at?
I'm at 4.
4?
Mhm.
Thinking.
Yep. And you're at 5.
Let me jump. Yeah, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. Yeah. I'm gonna cast out Solit,
Yeah, so that's good.
and then I will attack over to Pigos.
Go Tsunami here.
Here you go.
Draw. And then how many spirits is that?
Puts me at 4 spirits.
Spirits.
And you're at 3.
3. I'll put this to attack. I'll P-Gust over the Sorlet.
Yep.
And then I'll P-Gleam for 1.
I will take 1.
Put you at 3. Pass.
Draw for turn.
Mhm.
And you're at 3 spirits, you said?
3 spirits.
3 spirits. Is peeking on cast or whenever you can do it?
When receive.
When received. Got it. Okay. Then.
How many cards in hand? 3?
3, correct. Thinking here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's the play. I'm going to cast out Island.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast out Exaltair.
Okay.
Exaltair effect.
Yep. Burn for 2.
Yep. And then I will. Yeah, I'll swing over the Peegling
Okay. I'll take 1.
and then hit you for 1 damage.
Draw.
Yep.
I'll put this to defense.
Okay.
I'll set 1 and pass.
Mhm. Draw for turn.
Mhm.
Well. I will send over the Exalter
Oh.
to Toxus Swarm.
Yeah, you got it. Oh
Good
man.
game, brother.
GG's.
What a back and forth one, dude. Peekling kind of
know.
going crazy a little bit.
A little bit. I needed to see just one. I was like, well, Piga should be good here, Vertuka. But he kept on like trading the 1-for-1s, and I'm like, this feels bad.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I was in the same ball. I mean, this 1-for-1 trading is not what I'm really feeling right now.
No, I'm with it. But dang. Well,
Good game though. Good game, brother.
GG's. The burn was really rough. Honestly, I was like, well, I see a little more. One more Ambrosia, I think could have definitely done it. And
Yeah, I
then-
was like, man, I can like, because I didn't know, because you asked my spirits, and I was like, is he also on burn? And I'm like, if he is, well, he could probably just sneak a win here.
Well, the real thing was I was trying to do. I needed to see like the Nemesail or something that was pretty sweet. But the the not realizing that the Pigus was a 5, I was like, okay, I should be okay here.
Right.
Because I'm like, that's like the stats are big enough. I'm like, it should be okay.
It was a very close game because I was down to my last spirit. It was an Earth Spirit, anyways. So
Yeah. Well, and I figured that you had like a Toxiswarm in hand because of how many.
No,
Like
that was my first one I saw right there.
the Toxiswarm.
Yeah, that was the first Toxic Swarm, I believe.
No, you
Oh,
saw,
no, I
you saw
did
2.
see one early. That was my first turn play. Was a Toxic Swarm.
Yeah, you saw 2 Toxiswarms earlier. So this was the 3rd Toxiswarm.
No, I only saw 2. My opening hand was Toxic Swarm, and then that last one. Oh, I did see.
Yeah,
oh, I
all
did
3.
see 3 Toxic Swarms.
Yeah. Opening
Oh.
hand, there was the one where you attacked into the Pigus, and then you earthquaked.
Oh, that's right.
And then it's this one. And so I figured there was either the Toxiswarm left, or it was like the Exaltair into something. And I was like, well, I could.
Yeah, I was like, I
play
was
a
holding
little
on to the island for so long. I was like, I can use this to Nexus from Toxis or to Exaltator, but is it going to be enough?
Yeah.
Because I was like, if I see Aeolus, I can win because then I can just like swing Nexus 2 instead of Nexus 1 and then hit you over for there. But
Yeah, that was
That's
really
all good.
rough. I was like, oh wait, this works. I'm like the Force 2, no.
yeah. Because I was like, if you have Gorgons or Shield or PTA, I'm like, I'm still burning him for 2 regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to
But
test
great
out the
game.
Windburn stuff.
Yeah, I've been playing it ever since Daybreak came out. I really like it. I just wish Wind just had. It feels like it's missing one thing to really like solidify it.
I think it's just expensive. That's the problem. Is like the Wind, like even just to do the Exaltair burn, it's 2 spirits to do, and then Exaltair gets walked over by like most
Everything
things, and it sucks. We're like, if it's an Aeolus portion, then the Aeolus portion's like 3 to 4, which is super expensive,
Right.
and it's like, well, gotta make the payoff like super high enough. When 5s are running rampant, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, because in my tournament run, I lost the 5s, and it just didn't feel good because they just had Lava Lift, and I just couldn't do anything. Like I had to play into it every game because I was like,
Oh, that's also
I-
thing. Yeah, Lavalith keeps so many decks like this like out of the way.
It really does. I hope when Win gets a lift, it'll definitely be a good one to where it'll like really help it out. Like just like a Vertilift type lift. I think that'd be cool. Just recover some spirits. Alrighty, I'm putting the thing in now. But I finally got to play, boss. Really fun.
Hell yeah! I'm excited to see more Wind out here. I've been facing Solar and 5s forever.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Solar and a lot of Wind, and Solar's been pretty good. I know people say that's kind of bad. That's a bad Nexus deck. It's weird. It's clunky, but
I would
feel
say
like it has.
it's the best Nexus deck for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's not true, obviously.
That's true. All right. Well, GG's. I'll see you later.
You have a great night.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. That is our tournament run. Sadly, stream isn't over now. I know. We lost, so we have to keep streaming until we win. No. That's okay. All right, everyone. Who's ready for this deck? Did someone say more stream? Yo, let's go. All right, I think it's 400 by 300 is the chat box length. That's you guys. Yep, perfect. Boop, put you there. All right, everyone. Let's do some streaming. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Good, because I just got here. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, everyone. So our tournament run has ended, unfortunately. We played a very unorthodox deck today that I've been meaning to showcase for a little while now. Now, we theorized this deck the other day because fives fundamentally broke my brain. It scrambled it, in fact. However, I came up with something crazy. Inspired by, of course, our very own Bean Soldier TV. Okay, so let me just put out the deck real quick, get this filled out, and then you and I can do a deck profile. Because I am itching to give you this list. And I'm sad because I could have won. I could have won that last game. Burn is this deck's worst matchup next to heal. Really anything that does that. And just a little more things right. Could have done it. Could have done it. Actually, if he didn't Earthquake, sorry, if he didn't take back the attack and go Earthquake instead, then rip. What's heal? The water deck that we played inside of round 3. Unfortunate. All right, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, here we go. We got it all figured out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Water engine. Earth engine. Best engine. Counter runes. Or runes. Counter runes. Okay. Perfect. Okay, chat. Tonight we went 3-1 tonight in this Elestrals tournament. I'll consider that a success. The last game we just ended up losing the 50-50s, and also, you know, against Bernie, what are you gonna do with that? Welcome to a deck I like to call threes. You've heard of fives before. You've heard of a deck that plays 5 bodies with a ton of generic removal. Maybe some Lavaliths in there. Have fun. Go nuts. Hold on. This is bothering me. Oop. Oop. Live streamer. Perfect. Sure. But have you ever heard of a weaker body before? The idea of this came around because there's a lot of contention right now inside of Elestrals about 1-for-1 spirit trades. The whole point I want to get at here with these spirit trades, ideally, is that every single time you put out a body inside of Elestrals that threatens something, you are proposing that your opponent goes either 2-for-1, aka that you're spending 2 spirits to deal with your 1 spirit guy, and or you're wasting 2 cards to out their board. There's several times a PTA and a Tsunami might hit because they have to. Gorgon's Gaze is an amazing card to get off of. So I've created this list that effectively is the best at proposing those 2-for-1 trades, and the best part is it plays little to no counter runes. That's right, this deck is all 3s, no breaks, and let's get into it, and the reasons why. So, first things first, let's talk about it. 3 copies of Vertuka for the 3 package. 3 copy of P-Gust for 3s. 3 copies of Nemasail, or sorry, 2 copies of Nemasail. 3 copies of Galaxair. 3 copies of Sorlet. Womp womp. I know. This makes up some of your strongest 3s inside the entire game. You have Heal from Nemasail, which is pretty strong in itself. You have 3 copies of Galaxair, which is an insane 1-for-1 removal of practically any card inside of the game. Consider it like Eddy or Mudlet, if you will. But what's cool about it is it's also really good into first turn Ask Rabbit, and it's pretty decent into PTA. So PTA, Gorgons, the only thing really hurts is Tsunami or Shield, but that's kind of okay. You're okay with that. Now I put Sorlet here in the deck because in testing, yes, unfortunately, I know, as crazy as it sounds, I did test 3s. Sorlet's one of these cards that I felt like needed to be in here, because a lot of the 3s, what would happen is you stick them on the board, you trade a guy or you do something with them, and then Sorlet, or another Sorlet, a big 5 body, would just out it with no consideration. So Sorlet's here to effectively make it harder for your opponent to try to out your general board unless they have specifically a removal to get rid of it. Verituka is a card that destroys an Elestral whenever it attacks, so it effectively just gets rid of anything on the board. And then P-Gust effectively is a really good card into Astrabbit, which I find is really nice, and destroys back row. Oftentimes, if you have an opponent set 1 back row, set 2 back row, expand on 1 draw, you just go P-Gust, destroy 1, threaten another one the next turn. Unfortunate. Really, really sucks. All right, next, the other packages inside of this list. 3 copies of Eddie, the best 3. A 4-1 is 3, so, you know, that works for us. And then 2 Veritaqua. I'm not sold on Veritaqua inside of this deck. I think this deck is a little bit funky with Veritaqua because you do have a lot of cards just out generally defense position guys. Effectively, Eddie is that card. Galaxair is that card. Sorlet's kind of that card, but who knows? Veritaqua is also really, I guess, fine because it's Tsunami immune, but it's not PTA immune entirely. I think you guys saw that inside of one of the rounds that we had. But this package is okay. TBD if you want to play Veritaqua or not. I'm not a super big fan because Eddie kind of does his job but better, but oh well. Next, we have the last 3 inside the deck. 3 copies of Mudlet. Now, a big fan of Mudlet, play this guy inside of Earth Nexus, but it's also really good inside of here because it's another form of Eddie. Most things either have a really weak attack or defense stat, so Mudlet will also just trample over everything. That being said, though, sometimes it gets really awkward, and so you have to pair Mudlet with another card just to kind of hit over things, but it's a great little card to propose trades and out first turn boards. So there's 3 Mudlet. I lied to you. There's one more 3, and it's the best 3 inside of the entire deck. 3 copies of P-Gleam! Let's go! Let's go! P-Gleam's insane. So I don't actually like P-Gleam in this deck. It makes the Spear Math kind of weird. You'd much rather play another card that synergizes better with the other spirits, but oh well. This card is insane for one reason alone. It plays better around PTA. It proposes Gorgons. If you use a Tsunami, that's completely cool. If they have to shield. Effectively, this card baits out as many counter runes as the other cards. And that's right, 1 + 2 = 3, it's a 3! P-Gleam only affects base attack though, which as you saw kind of came up with that Cypher Maul, which is a little bit funky, but again, we kind of got around to it. Effectively, whenever you drop, I'm saying effectively a lot, whenever you drop down P-Gleam onto the board, you can just crash swing. And yes, it's gonna get hit over anyways, but hey, that's the 1-for-1 trade meta right now, baby. We in there. All right, next onto the runes. 3 copies of Ambrosia because you really desperately need it. I actually might run a 3rd Nemasail just for this as well. 3 copies of Earthquake for removal. 3 copies of Resting on Your Laurels for removal. 3 copies of Cryoblast for removal. One thing you might be noticing here is that we are running max copies of everything except for specifically, hold. There we go. We're running max copies of everything except for specifically Rock in a Hard Place, and that's partially because the Spear Math is a little bit wonky and you can't really play it in this list, okay? Because, you know, Edward or Kerbis is way too big for us. That being said, this right now is kind of the state of the game. Most decks or most like low to the ground strategies are playing the 3 removals inside of Elestrals. The only thing that kind of is a little bit funky is sometimes you'll run up against Rhinosect, you'll run up against a Frost deck randomly, and Cryoblast, it does not really work into that. That being said, Cryoblast is good into Astrabbit because it decreases defense enough for you to just swing over with most things. Earthquake obviously is instant removal, and Resting on the Laurels can be removal. The thing that I like about these cards specifically is that even if your one guy gets outed, then you can just expend a draw, your opponent can play a guy, you go Resting, you go Cryoblast, you go Earthquake, and then you go guy that outs their guy, and now the game is reset again. Everything resets. This deck is trying to make as many resets as possible, and these cards help accomplish it, and you can play to max copies. Isn't that wild? No Boombat, he's a 3. I did consider Boombat. I think Boombat is actually effectively, Boombat is where P-Gleam would go. So in this deck, you're playing the 3 P-Gleam. You could instead play 3 Boombat and 2 Thunder Spirits, and that's to be the same 1-for-1 trade. In fact, it might even be better because what you can do is go Boombat with another Elestral, go Boombat, and then now you're free to swing. In fact, in that last match, Boombat might have been better because I could just Boombat, Misenchant, swing, and then now I have a 3-body, right? That couldn't have gotten traded by that P-Gust, which I think could have been good, but alas. All right, final card we're playing inside the main deck is 3 copies of Tsunami. I know what I said, all gas, no brakes, but this card right here I think is honestly a pretty good inclusion into this strategy. You could swap it out for anything like Shield or Tip. I think that Tip might be better because it's technically removal in itself, but the thing with Tsunami that I really like in this deck is that effectively it makes your little guys be able to hit over bigger guys. You guys saw that with the Sorlet that came down inside that last match. But this list is playing practically no counter runes, and before tonight, I wasn't even playing this card. I'm just trying this out to see if it feels good, and it feels pretty okay. Spearmouth is a little bit wonky, but that's about it. So yeah, all gas, no brakes. There's ignore the Tsunami, there's 0 counter runes in here. Look how many guys, and look how many runes. You're playing like 20 dudes. 20 dudes and like 10 runes, effectively. Don't count that. But what's going on, Wirtz? Hello, good to see you. What's up? Hello. I deemed my list of nights. If you want to see it's all gas, let's go. Absolutely. Let me finish this out. All right, so spirits, we have 6 wind spirits for our spirit math. We've got 6 earth spirits for our earthquakes and mudlets. Maybe a little bit much, but who knows. Then we have 4 copies of Leviathan, 2 copies of Illuminate, and 2 copies of Flurmine for our frost and our solar package here. So our Cryoblast is usually pretty live, and our P-Gleam can get a couple of resolves in. This spirit math is really weird. Adjust it to your liking. I think honestly you probably could go an extra water spirit. You could even go an extra wind spirit if you really wanted to. But the overall felt okay. You know, you had enough spirits to expend if you wanted to, or to get burned if you needed to. And then also resolve a couple copies of Earthquake. Obviously you're getting Cryoblast, and obviously you can use any of these spirits for resting on your laurels. The whole general conceit of this deck is that you want to see 1-for-1 trade value. So every single Lestral in your deck proposes a 1-for-1 trade, or you're burning your opponent for 2 because most of the removal and the counter runes burn for 2, effectively, which is super sweet. So this list is meant to really capitalize on the fact that your opponents are going to activate things like Shield, like Gorgon's Gaze, and if they don't, their Lestral's gonna get popped, and then you can just reset the board every single turn. Now sure, R3's small, absolutely, but they have a lot of heart, and we love them. They're so adorable, every single one of them, especially P-Gust, but I would say even more so, the MVP of the entire day, P-Gleam! Let's go P-Gleam! P-Gleam my goat. P-Gleam my absolute goat. But that's it, that's the list we were running tonight, is 3s. You've heard of 5s, now go play 3s. Again, you don't even really need counter runes inside the strategy. Effectively, all you need is Elestrals that trade 1-for-1 value, and all the removal in the world, because we have it. We have been given all the removal in the world. This is crazy. This deck is absolutely wild. So, interesting run tonight. We played off against Solar, Water, Nexus or Curibus, and a Wind Burn list, which again, Burn is kind of upsetting for this deck because you want to win that Spirit differential, and then also can be kind of shady because of the some stuff that Wind Nexus can do. But oh well. All right, that's the list for tonight. I had a good time with it. I thought it was good. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that good jazz. There we go, that's for the video. What about 4s? 4s are really interesting. 4s were really interesting because, you know what's funny? All the best cards in this game might actually just be 4s. Let me describe to you a deck. It's got 4, right? It's got 4 attack stats. So you're playing Elichik. Pretty good. You're playing Equilinx. Pretty good. You're playing Viserys, has a 4 on it. Pretty good. You're playing Moss Station, 4, pretty good. And then, you might as well play Eddie, because Eddie's pretty good too, it's a 4. You also might as well play... you could play Jolton, if you wanted to, I guess. Sounds like Earth Nexus, there you go, someone's getting it. Every single Earth card is like a 4, except for Remigem, they nerfed Remigem. But, what's going on, S? Hello, good to see you. What's going on, Zeus Juice? Hello, Jai, hello. Jai, you missed our 3s list. We're playing 3s tonight. 3s with no counter runes. Can you believe it? 0 counter runes the entire night. Don't check that. But it was wild, playing all the removal in the world with every single good 3 card. It was beautiful. I loved it. Let's check out Wirtz's list tonight. Wirtz, you were playing Phosphus. You're crazy. You're crazy. Whoa. Okay, this does kind of cook though. I love the Unkelith inclusion, by the way. The Unkelith inclusion is wild. I love it. How was Phosphocell tonight? It's crazy. The hell? I saw Tsunamis. How many did you win? We went 3-0 and lost in the last round of Keeps against Wind Burn, which rough matchup for this list. This list does not like to be wind burned. Unfortunately, does not like to be wind burned. But it was really nice. I went 2-2 with Frostfall, Race to Top Wind. Really? Is your Race to Top Wind any good? I've heard it's legendary. That's so funny. That's absolutely hilarious. Don't have any Daybreak cards, Sag? Hey, listen. Apparently, so JJPM, who topped the last tournament with Frostfall 5s, had just read the Daybreak cards that day, which I think is hilarious. A little funny. Absolutely. This Phosphocell list actually cooks, by the way. This thing is incredibly insane. You got me with Arcolith. Oh, Arcolith is so good. Oncolith is amazing. I did it again round 4, but actually won. Let's go. Let's go. Now this list is crazy. This list is beautiful. Here, let me lay it out because I messed it up, but it's okay. I think it's only the guys that are messed up here. Yes, you saw Tsunamis. We had to play some counter rune, and honestly, I don't even think it was particularly necessary. It's kind of a waste of spirits. Now that I'm really thinking about it, it's really expensive. But it's a really good counter rune for being not too bad, you know? Yeah, that works. All right, how are we gonna put this out? 3 Verituka. Boop, boop. 3 Galaxair. Perfect. 3 Sorlet. Because it's a 3. 3 of Sorlet. You know what I'm saying? 3 Gust. 3 Gust. That's its name. It's kind of hard to see. 2 Nemasail. 3 Eddy. 2 Veritaqua. I know I just said I wasn't going to do this, but I am. 3 Mudlet. Perfect. 3 Peegleam. Let's see. Where's my other cards? 3 Ambro. 3 Resting. 3 Cryoblast. Boop. Maybe I'll put the Peegleams up here. Make it a little easier on the deck space. Boop, boop, boop. Then 3 Earthquake, 3 Tsunami. There we go. Play 3 Lobolith. Lobolith is just 2 3s in a trench coat. It's absolutely. How'd this evening go? What's going on, Tyler? Hello, good to see you. It went okay. We went 3-1 tonight. We went 3-1 tonight with 3s. If you can't see it because of this massive amount of glare. This is 3s. We're playing like a billion. We're playing only 3 counter runes in the form of Tsunami. And when I tell you that this deck will win you more games, believe me when I tell you. I went against Earth Nexus and I've beaten something else. 5s even on some level. 5s is a little bit hard for this matchup. Any burn or any alternate win condition decks effectively cook this deck, but this deck cooks any game plan deck. It's amazing. So effectively playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 dudes in a 40 card deck of Elestral playing 25 dudes. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 25 dudes with 15 runes total. Only 3 of them are counter runes. And let me tell you something. You don't need these counter runes. This could be a 3rd Nemasail. This could be like 2 copies of Nectar of the Gods. All gas, no brakes. Insane. Yeah, you're only destined to get to 3 wins. You know what? That's a really good point. That's actually an insane point. Whoa. That's incredible. And correct. But the point of this deck, chat, that I wanted to kind of like talk over is the fact that this list is made to just propose 1-for-1 trades. Like Verituka will trade. Galaxair will trade or present counter runes. Sorlit will trade or trade for more than just one. P-Gust will typically take away back row, right? And also might even cause your opponent to commit. Nemasail will heal and can swing over Rabbit. That's why it's there and it's a 3. Eddy will cause a switch and swing. Veritaqua will trade for a defense. Mudlet will kill anything. P-Gleam is removal. This deck is just removal turbo. If you want to call it anything else that's not 3s or all 3s no breaks, this thing is just removal. The effective strategy, you're going second. So you're going second because your opponent will typically play an Elestral, set counter runes, and pass. Good, you're already winning. They have 19 spirits, you have 20 spirits. You're fine. After that point though, you can go Verituka if it's attack. You can go Galaxair if it's defense. Eddy if it's defense. Verituka if it's defense. Starlit if it's defense. In rare cases, you can go P-Gust to pop back row and punish behavior. You can go Mudlet if it's in defense. P-Gleam if it's an attack. And or if it's really difficult, Earthquake, Laurels, Cryoblast. And then you have Tsunamis. Ambrosia for the heal. Again, would have loved extra heals with that Nemasail, but that's okay. So that's the strat. The strat overall is just removal turbo. Everything your opponent does can and will be punished by literally this list. Yeah, if you want, you can play Race Top. Yeah, you can literally just go, what? Like 1 Olympus, 2 Race Top? Race Top's removal, baby. Absolutely. Yeah, I like seeing this list of running, not running all the traps. So that's what I learned. So here's one thing that's important. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. It's actually really interesting to talk about. Because like, I wanted to kind of bring this up as a point because like this deck will lose to some pretty obvious thing, but the counter runes are expensive. I'll just say it. Counter runes are too expensive for this deck. That's a wild thing to say, but counter runes are also bad. Correct. Removal good, counter runes bad. Tsunami's only in here because I'm testing it tonight. I don't even know if it's any good, but it's 1 spirit cost, so it's cheap. And technically can count as removal because the next turn our little guys can swing over everything. So I don't even know if that's true, right? Because there's so many good water decks inside the meta right now. However, I'm a nut. So the idea is that every single deck that is a game plan deck, aka decks that want to Nexus, even some 5 strategies are typically just going to be going removal for removal, bar for bar, band for band. And this deck is supposed to be going into effectively what I call 50-50s. After enough 50-50s, your opponent just might be expecting to draw, right? While you have plenty of guys to start punishing the 50-50s, they might draw into counter runes, they might draw into runes, stuff they can't even use. But you, plenty of removal in the form of runes. Now again, I did talk about how P-Gleam could easily just be Boom Bat, which I think is still kind of true. However, I do like P-Gleam because the way to get over things like the liths, it'll make everything base stat 0. So you saw that come up inside the last match too. It's kind of unfortunate I had to trade with the Toxic Swarm. Feels really bad, but oh well. That's kind of rough, right? Yeah, lots of foreshadowing in this profile. What do you mean? Yeah, counter runes are bad, would have been hearsay a year ago. But here's the wild part. I think that's true a year ago because we only had 2 forms of removal that hit most things inside of the game, so you were kind of forced to play other counter runes. If you actually look at Jayak's list from the most recent tournament, I think he's only playing Gorgons as a necessity. Right? Like, effectively, you could go, effectively, like, he was playing every single copy of the removal, plus like 3 Tsunamis, 3 Tip, 3 Gorgons, because they're only counter runes that really do anything. Which I think is crazy, right? He's not playing that many counter runes inside of the entirety of the game. But the thing that I am like proposing here is that all the 5s cards inside of his list are just really good at playing around the other cards and also proposing the 1-for-1 trade. right? There's a version of this list where you just scratch the guys and play 5s instead of the 3s, and it might be even scarier. And guess what? In that list, you can even 3 copies of Rock in a Hard Place. So now you're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hard removals. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. So it's spirit efficient. It's usually going to win you the trades. And if you're just lucky or the 50-50 happens, you just will swing out and win. Your opponent will put themselves into a spirit deficit for you. When I move, you move, just like that. When I move, you move, just like that. Yo, DJ, run that back. Quite literally, the antithesis of this, right? And tonight isn't the most premier top tournament or anything, but I guarantee you, if you take this list into a tournament, it might not be too long before you top, right? Like the field is kind of rough because you might have a little bit of 5s, might have a little bit of like other decks that might be able to outburn you too. Like Wind and Wind Nexus is kind of a problem because the burn stuff, again, alternate win cons. But there's a version of this list that's just trying to outvalue and trade value your opponents until you win. God, I hate this, me too. Quite literally, 25 guys, you don't have to mulligan because your hand's gonna be either guys and removal or removal and guys, and you're okay with that. Your ideal hand is like 2 forms of removal and 3 guys. Ambrosia is a plus. Like if you can, like Ambrosia's kind of a game plan mastery, but that's kind of why I want to run 3 Nemasail, because it's like, I'm down for that heal, you know? That being said, like, what is your opponent supposed to do to this? What is every normal opponent supposed to do with this? Because of the speed of the game too, this is kind of exploiting a little bit of those mechanics in the form that like every removal is typically going to be too expensive for even a 1 spirit guy. And then also these are all 1 spirit forms of removal that your opponent either has to feel bad or burn themselves into getting. And because there's only 3 copies of Ambrosia, the most common form of healing inside the entire game, you can typically just outgrind your opponent until, whoops, they're out of spirits, and then you can just go, boop, and win. And that's the part to me that makes this deck so fun. It's 3s. I will say though too that this deck is also a pretty good teaching tool for Elestrals. So if you are trying to teach Elestrals to a friend, this deck has everything you need to teach someone like when to activate something, when to hold something, you know? Like, I think this deck is very easily you can play around this deck really easily. In fact, this deck has like been slaughtered before several times. But the key is that like you just need to hold things. You need to hold your counter runes for when it really matters. You need to be able to assess when a good 2-for-1 value trade makes sense. Hold your Ambrosias for when you need them. You know, this deck also teaches the really good fundamentals of the game and can really excel if you are really good at those fundamentals, you know? There's that. Yeah, I wonder if Eruption goes in this deck. You could play Eruptions. I think I would have won a couple games if Eruptions were in here. Yeah, as if we need another deck that forces to play at a specific tempo while being spirit efficient. I'm saying I can improve this deck. I 100% think, Jai, this is like a list. I think this is like a list that actually is perfect for you. It's like just crazy enough to where I think you can improve upon it like greatly. And it's just there to where you're like, huh, this functions about how you think it would. It's wild. What's the spirit count? The spirit count is, it's 6 Lycoris, so 6 wind spirits, 6 earth spirits. You probably could go down to 5 and replace this with another water spirit, but 5 earth spirits, 4 water spirits, 4 Leviathan, 2 Flormine for your Cryoblast, and then I'm playing 2 Luminape for Peegleam. But again, this could be Thunder for your Boombats. You could also potentially even get rid of a few other cards and play Boombat in itself, but effectively here's your flex spots, right? Chat's not ready for the evolution of this deck? Oh, Chad. I think you're especially not ready for the evolution of this deck. In fact, I would say that you should be very afraid. I think you should be very afraid of the evolution of this deck. Because I'm scared of it. I fear nothing except for 2 things. Josh and the deck that Josh plays. And no, it's probably not what you're thinking it is. It's wild. I'm evolving it already? Absolutely, I would love to see it. I would love to see it because this list, unironically, has been some of the most fun in Elestrals that I've seen, that I've had in so long. After we were dooming and glooming on 5s for like ever, I brought 3s to tonight's tournament, and it saved my soul. So have fun with this one, everyone. Have fun. Again, 3 Verituqua, 3 Galaxair, 3 Sorlet, because you gotta, 3 P-Gust. Why is P-Gust there? P-Gust is a 3, plus he's the best 3. It's really good against Rabbit turn 1 because they go Rabbit, and then you can just go P-Gust, target back, or destroy it. They have to have an out for this card. It hurts against PTA, but that's fine, everything does. You can threaten multiple back row with P-Gust, and on top of that, it can trade with Rabbit and also destroy back row. Really good, really strong card. On top of that, it allows you to keep up the pressure and destroy back row when they really don't want to. Again, P-Gust feels really bad to chain back row into because it's like you're effectively still going 2 for 1 and having them burn themselves. So that's why P-Gust is here. Plus, it's nicely with the spirit stuff, which is nice. Sandstorm is inefficient? True. Yes, it is. Because Sandstorm is not necessarily removal. That's why there's no shield here. Again, that's a perfect way to thinking about it. Everything in this list is efficient. It's all 1-for-1 trade values except for specifically Earthquake. But Earthquake is a necessity because Earthquake allows you to just destroy an Elestral. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Summon a guy, then let it die. Riveting gameplay. Exactly. That's the point. Is that right now we're doing that anyways with 5s. And this is to kind of prove the point. Is that even decks with game plans, a la Nexusine, a la summon like a big summon, cast a big dude like Chronodile, like Pharaohgeist, Kuribus, doesn't matter. You could throw all that out of the water and just play a deck like this with mass removal. Again, you could even ignore Tsunami. Play 3 other random cards. All gas, no breaks. Incredible, right? It's spirit efficient, it works, and if you see 1 Ambrosia, you're probably winning. If you see 2, you're definitely winning. That's all that's all I'm gonna say. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. P-Gleams are optional as well. P-Gleams are definitely optional. I'll put it that way. I'll put it that way. But anyways, I think that's the tournament run for tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for joining me on tonight's stream. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to the Elestronauts channel. Leave a like if you haven't left a like yet. It really helps out the stream and, of course, myself, and I really appreciate you. Follow me on Twitter at Swolax and the Elestronauts on Twitter at Swolax. If you guys want to see this list too in its entirety, not blocked off by stuff and shine, then follow us on Twitter. I'll be posting it there as well. We'll be revealing that, and it'll be a deck profile later on the channel this week, along with bears. We're posting bears this week, everyone. The bears list will be up, and we will be posting the bears list. It's so fun. So fun. It's so good. You got to run P-Gleam because it's gonna be 1 + 2 = 3. That's what I'm saying. It is a 3. It's the best 3. Look at it. That's the best boy. So beautiful. It's amazing. Anyways. But that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me on my tournament run tonight. A little bit weird, awkward startup, but we got there eventually. Anyways, that's all I got to say. Have a good night wherever you're at. Thank you so much for chatting with me and keeping me sane while I play the most crazy deck in Elestrals. If it's late for you, then get some sleep. If not, then have a good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, or wherever it is where you're at. In addition, if you haven't eaten yet, go eat. Take care of yourself first and foremost. I'll probably go be doing that sometime soon, and hopefully the gym's still open. Maybe I can get a workout in. I guess I didn't need a flex there. You guys probably already see that I'm sweating in this tank top. Okay. That's going to be it for me, everyone. Have a good night. I will see you all next time. Hopefully we'll be streaming some Elestrals Clash soon. Super excited about that as well. So I'll see you guys later. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do-do-do-do.